Welcome to ADHD Power Tools, where we give you the tools to unlock the power within. Hello, Brooke. Today, I want to ask you a question on mindset. Why is mindset so important for us with ADHD?
Fantastic question. Why is mindset so important for us ADHDers? Well, when people come and ask for coaching services, very often they say they need help prioritizing, managing tasks, getting things done, being accountable, blah, 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 blah. In my experience working with adults with ADHD and having ADHD myself, it's not just checking things off your list and getting them done. If there's no significance and you don't understand the reason why you're doing things, and you're not connected to it in a way that it aligns with your values, your strengths, your goals, your own personal goals, not the goals of family, friends, or maybe a competitor, right? If you don't know all of those things, then you might get things done, but come up empty, right?
Mm-hmm.
You might get to a point where you look back and say, why did I even start that? Right? So in my 3C activation course, it's 12 weeks. And the first 4 weeks when I work with adults with ADHD in the group, we completely focus on mindset. While working on our goals, we work on mindset. We do the values, the strengths, our whys, all of that, because it's so important to know why you're doing things. With that being said, whatever you focus on grows, right? So for me, I am 36 years old right now. I had to think about that for a second. And it wasn't until a couple of weeks ago that I, got engaged. And it wasn't until, thank you. And it wasn't until 2 or 3 years ago that I found my purpose, right? And all of that is because of the work and self-development that I've done on myself and done with others that have gotten me in the mindset to attract what I want.
Exactly. And I like how you said it wasn't until like 2-3 years ago. It's going to eventually come, that mindset, the people that you want to be surrounded by, whether it's friends, family, mentors, it will eventually come, and there's no need to rush it. The way I see it is surround yourself by people who understand what you're going through, who want to hear what you have to say and want to help you become better and help you reach your goals. And for me, I know mindset is so important because sometimes we have these tasks and we want to achieve discipline in a way, and I think we have trouble achieving discipline because we don't know how to multitask or complete a task, and we procrastinate. We don't know what we want, and we're all we're all over the place, multiple tabs open at once. And I think it's better to think start rather than finish. Let's start something rather than how am I going to start it rather than how am I going to finish it. If you say you have a project due and you really can't, you're just thinking, how am I going to finish it? It's going to take forever. It's going to take hours. Think of what is the smallest thing you can do right now, the easiest thing ever, and do it. And that will make you have the snowball effect. It will build the stairs to do more and more. As long as you improve one small piece per day, that's all it needs, one small piece per day, and move on. You will have something to be proud of and productive and achieve that discipline. 2, create that mindset and share this with your friends and surroundings. I once, a couple years ago, I had some bad grades going on. My mindset wasn't too hot. And I went to an advisor, and she's like, listen, make sure you know who you're surrounded by and write down your goals and stick it all over the place around you. All over the place around you. I don't know if I've told you, but I printed out pictures of Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, and I taped them on my walls right there. They're right in front of me right now, just to remind me that, you got to really hard work, you got to keep moving forward and surround yourself by these words and pictures and this vision board that will keep you moving forward, and especially those who are your friends and your family, and make sure they're all on the same board. And compare yourself to who you were yesterday, and not somebody else, not somebody today, not somebody tomorrow. There's always room for improvement, and that's how I see mindset. Just do your bed. The smallest thing you do, just do it. Exactly.
Yeah, and I think you just said something really key, that compare yourself to yourself, right? Compare yourself to, where you're at now. There's always going to be someone better than you, right? There's always going to be someone who's not as good as you. But if we focus on that and we focus on comparing ourselves, that's a gap focus. And if we focus on that, we're going to create goals based on other people again. And that is not necessarily aligned with our values. I think that competition is healthy. I enjoy healthy competition. But if that's our basis of doing, then we have to take a step back for a second and think about that. Why are we doing that?
Exactly. And, set the bar properly low too. For us, it's like we freak out and have this insane, for ADHDers, we have this stress and anxiety of, there's so much to do. Set the bar properly low. Have the humility to set it properly low, and don't challenge yourself too far. And like you said, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, because you can always improve yourself. And as long as you did something, and are you just surrounded by that something that helps you just keep going.
Yeah. I just want to circle back to one other thing that you said about visions. And you mentioned Steve Jobs. I have someone I know who actually went to Steve Jobs' office, right, after he passed. And in his office, there were 3 things in it. Believe it or not, there was no Apple computer. It was just a desk, a blank desk, a chair, and a motorcycle. He was staring at the motorcycle because to him, that brought healthy visions. And it just helped him create this mindset for himself to think and flow. So whatever it is for you, if it's a picture of someone who motivates you, if it's your actual written goals out on a piece of paper in front of you, there you go. Whatever it is, what you focus on grows.
And if you've become blind to that piece of paper that you wrote on, on a piece of paper and put on the wall, write a new one, write a third one. And, it takes you a couple seconds to write something down and stick it on the wall. It's just that little small piece, that building block that creates the snowball effect to move forward. And